Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make some really cute keychains using epoxy resin. My resin, I mix them parts A and B in equal parts, but it really just depends on what resin you're using. Just read the instructions on the bottle to show you how to mix it. I'm putting clear resin directly into the mold, and in each of these crevices, it's going to be about halfway full of the clear resin, and just do that to every single one of them on the mold. And then once you're done with that, we're going to take some really cute charms and place them directly into the resin. So I like to go ahead and pop bubbles with this lighter. These are some charms that I've had and I've used for a couple projects already, but I wanted to go ahead and use the rest of them up. And I wanted to make my kids some charm keychains to put on their backpacks, like the little zipper part of their backpacks. So I thought these would be really cute to do that with. So I'm going to place these charms directly into the clear resin, but I'm going to put them face down because the front of these keychains are going to be actually the bottom of the mold. This mold has a very rounded bottom, which makes that perfect for using as the front. And I'm going to go ahead and put all these charms and fill up all this mold. I tried not to put like collars together. Some of them did end up that way, but for the most part, I tried to make the collars separated. That way, it's very evenly distributed throughout the mold. There's some really cute ones. There's bears and rainbow clouds and dinosaurs, and there's snails. There's even a bee and flowers in the other one, and a flamingo. I love the little dinosaur. But they're all really cute, and it's made some really cute projects so far on my channel if you want to look at those. Here's the flowers. These are tiny little ones. This is a different pack, but it all came in the same kit on Amazon. This is some little purple foil. I'm going to tear it up into little tiny pieces, and I'm trying to get rid of a lot of the little things in my stock that aren't really going with anything else right now. And that's what I'm going to be doing for my next few projects, is trying to use some of this little stuff that I have. This is some silver foil that I accidentally spilled all over the place, but it's okay. I'll clean it up and distribute it throughout the rest of the molds. Just again, tear those in little pieces and add them into each of the molds. Some of these smaller ones you could turn into necklaces if you wanted, but I just did keychains for everything. But some of these little ones you could definitely turn into a necklace. This is what it looks like. Leave that set overnight and then do the next step. Also, I made some letter keychains because I'm going to add some of these charms we're making with the letters, and I'll show you what I mean here in a little bit. But this is me taking some of those out of the mold, and this is how these are super easy to make. I have some tutorials on this on my channel as well if you want to know how to make the letter keychains. Here's the mica powder. It's lilac, tea green, apricot pink, and some sort of blue. So here's some blue glitter, and I'm going to do about half of that little thing of glitter. And then I also have, oh, there it is, golden blue is what that color was. I'm going to add that directly on top of the glitter. And these little cups are perfect for mixing if you want to do individual colors of resin. These are perfect. And everything that I use in this video, I will link in the description for you if you want to know where I got those. Here's some really beautiful purple glitter. And this apricot pink, I'm going to do in a different cup. And you'll notice I'm putting a good amount of mica powder. And that's because I don't want them to be translucent at all. I don't want them to be see-through. So, you know, if you want them to be see-through, you can put less mica powder. It just depends on what look you're going for. We're going to put some of the green in that cup and then add this purple, the lilac, into that purple glitter I did earlier. This is how I like to mix my mica powders up. I just put them in the bottom of the cup and then put the resin in. So add your clear resin and then do that for each cup and mix them up individually so the colors don't get muddied. And you can do this with any colors that you like. This mica powder comes in a huge pack that I'll have linked in my description. There's so many beautiful colors that come in it. So mix this up really good. You want to make sure there's none of the clear resin shown in it. See how it still has a little bit of clear? That's why I'm continuing to mix. This is the funnest part, I think. You get to pour these different cups very carefully into each of these molds. And just do a little bit because you're going to do multiple colors in each one. So see how it'll just start melding into the other color. Very gently, not to overfill it. And for this step, you want to completely fill the mold. And you want it to be completely even with the mold. Because if you overfill it, you're going to have this weird domed edge for the backing, and that won't work. And if you underfill it, you're going to have an indentation, and you're going to have to sand all the edges, and that's no fun. So just make sure you can get down at eye level with the table and kind of look to make sure that you haven't underfilled it or overfilled it. Just make sure it's perfectly even. So once you have all of these filled up, you can kind of go through and see how I'm just gently mixing it, and this is what you're going to look like. And then you want to have that set overnight again. And the next day you can take them out of the mold and see what you created. Look how cute these are. The glitter and the foil, it's all making it so sparkly. And we did them all slightly differently, so you have a lot of versatility. Lots of different charms. And you, with this, and this is a big flower that I put in one of them, but with this you can make so many different keychains at once. So yes, it does take a couple steps, but look how many keychains you made with it. So pretty. I love all the different charms and colors and the sparkles. And the smaller ones, like I said, you could do these into necklaces, or if you had 2 of these molds, it would be really easy to make earrings as well. This is me showing you my scrap pile. I've been saving these for a project I have an idea for later. So this is all of the ones taken out of the mold, and then I'll show you how to make them into keychains. You can get these big packs on Amazon. It comes with the whole Keychain Kit. The eye screws, the jump ring, and the little keychain part. And you can make a lot of keychains with it. It's a big pack. So for the letters, if you're turning those into keychains, you will take your resin drill. I just have a hand drill, but you can get an electric drill if you want it, because it does make it easier. You can do this and then put your hole in the top, and then you'll add your eye screw where you drilled your hole. I find it easier to actually twist the letter instead of the eye screw. I don't know why, it just makes it easier for me. Once you have that done, you can attach the jump ring to the eye screw and put your keychain on. It's pretty simple. And close that up. I like to use 2 pliers because it will hurt your fingers if you try to do it with your fingers. Make sure that's nice and even. And then you have a keychain. And then we're going to add some stuff to these. So I was trying to figure out what would look best, and I decided I was going to do 2 of these charms for this letter. So I just took a chain and I cut it, and then I put a little tiny jump ring in both of those little pieces of the chain. You have to have a little one or it won't fit through that little tiny chain. And then you're going to add it onto the keychain. I didn't have it opened enough. I should have opened it more. But then you're going to close it up right on top of it. So that one little jump ring is it's through 2 of those little chains and through the keychain, and then you close it up. Make sure it's really closed and nice and even. And then we're going to add another one on here too. And this just kind of gives it more dimension. And you might have seen something like this at the store where there's like lots of little dangles on one keychain. And that's what I was going for. So here's the finished L. It turned out so cute. And here's a finished E I did. And then this is another E. I just did one dangle, but I love the little bee in it. It's so cute. And here's one where I just took 2 of the same things from the same mold, but different sizes, and turned it into a keychain. And then you can do lots of singles or really whatever you want to do, but they turned out so cute. And I'm excited to give my girls their keychains. If you like this, please like and subscribe because I have a ton more videos on my channel and I'd love for you to check those out as well. Have a blessed day.